I say 168. We want temperature here. Strike water temperature, because the mash tun is cold and the grains are cold. And this should get us down to about 10 degrees to 12 degrees lower. So we're looking for like a 156 dough in, 158, right in that range. On with batch 143, a nice cherry morning, cherry sunrise, we'll call it, I guess. As we started this one nice and early. Well, I can smell that already, how delicious it smells. We are draining the mash tun into the boil kettle here on this beautiful Saturday morning. That's the color of the wort. I'm going to get a reading on it once it's in the kettle. I think she's going to come in low. We mashed at a little higher temperature today, or we'll see what happens as we gather all our wort. Once again, batch 143 today. We're going to be using Oregon dark cherry, sweet cherry puree. This is a cherry beer, if you haven't guessed already. We call it Cherry Sunrise, because we got out here at nice early in the morning to get started. We're going to be done way before noon, which is nice. So we came in at 10:37. We mashed on the high side at 158. It's going to be a beautiful mouthfeel. Before boil, 10:37. I usually pick up another 10 points after boil, boiling off a gallon and a half. So we'll see how that comes out. This should be a nice, maybe 4.5%, right in that range, I hope. So we'll get on with it. The boil's just coming to a thing. I got the basket is in. I'm waiting for the hot break, and I'll be dumping in the first round of hops, which will be Willamette. And it's 1.5 ounces of Willamette in the beginning for 60 minutes, and we'll finish it off with 1.5 ounces of Citra at the end. Why wouldn't I? How you doing? So let's get on with it. It's the final countdown. You got to keep an eye on this. There's the hot break, and the hops are way over there. There's the hot break. The wife's going to give me my hops. Let's see if this is going to fall over, if I got to turn it down. I never let it go this high. She's coming up. That must be all the soap suds there. The Dawn soap there. How you doing? That's not true. Why would it be? As soon as I can see my hop basket, we'll dump these in. This is 1.5 ounces of Willamette. It's making an appearance. So they're in. You get another little reaction coming up here because of the hops. Hasn't gone over yet. There it goes. It's going to fall in. That's what a hot break looks like when she collapses. Look at that. That's a nice little view. The hot break is falling in so nice. Like I said, it's going to be a cherry beer. There she goes. There she goes. And she is broke. She's been broken, not broken. So we got a nice roaring boil on here. Surrey, set a timer for 45 minutes. Last addition of hops is 1.5 ounces of Citra, followed by, last 15 minutes we are, followed by a spoonful of yeast energizer, followed by a capful of Irish moss, and that's it. Last 15 minutes, we have to get our wort chiller ready. I like to get a reading of this quick in the last 15 minutes. See where we are. We're looking at 10:49. I'm happy with that. She came up 12 points. That's not too shabby. So, I'm gonna get stuff ready to put away here. I'll get my wort chiller ready. Got a few minutes left here before flame out. So I think I'll relax and finish my coffee. It's early in the morning. What a great brew day I'm having. This is my hose that runs outside of the garage here, my drain hose for the wort chiller. I take my high temperature hose I just put on the wort chiller the other day and we shove it down that pipe. Make sure I don't leave a trip hazard behind me. Get it in there good enough so when I pull the wort chiller out of the sanitizer, she'll start draining right in there. Real hot water for sure. Flame out. We just got the hop basket out. I'll get the flame off. Wort chiller in. Water's going through it now. We got my cover. Over here. And I like to squirt that down with some sanitizer. Whew. Like I say, I like to submerge my pail in full amount of sanitizer. And I do use my sanitizer over multiple times. Some people say you can't do that. Well, I suggest you go Google it and do what you want to do, but I've never had a problem. This fermenter even had some scratches in there. It's plastic, and in the scratches they were stained with a previous brew. I used nothing more than one step and hot water, and I let it soak overnight, and boy, it came out clean. Nice and clear. No more dirt. So This brew is ready to go into the fermenter. I'm down to 80. I usually pitch here at 78, so that's going to be close. We're going to start draining now. The nozzle's been cleaned. Off to the fermenter we go. That is all the aeration I've ever done. I don't use oxygen, I don't do none of that stuff. I just pour it heavy, splash it up a little bit, and I get good results. So, about ready to take the work chiller out of here in a second or two. Keep an eye on that for me.
Yes, sir.
Turn my work chiller off. Pull the hose out of the Positino. So don't splash nothing. We'll take it over and give it a wash out quick. Off camera, doesn't matter. Alright, now we're going to get our puree in there. And if you've seen me do this video before, it's got this funky valve on there. And I'm not happy with it, but you push up like this and off it goes. This sweet cherry puree is going in. I hope I don't forget to put the yeast in. It's actually hard, these valves. Oregon Puree Company, if you're listening, go back to cans. This is ridiculous to try to get it out of here. Whoever thought this was a good idea, let me tell you, they're wrong. And how do I know they're wrong? Because I'm always right. How you doing? So, wife's waiting for a little taste of that. Don't know how much is left in there. Oh, there go the scissors again. What a pain in the kazoo that is. See if I can get them together right again. So once again, we sanitize the yeast package. And we'll cut that open, sanitize scissors, and we're going to sprinkle her in. We're going to get our cover and our airlock, and we're done. All you have to do is wash the kettle here.
Not a bit.
What time is it? And how long did this brew take?
10:41.
It's 10:41, so nice early morning.
4 hours.
A little over 4 hours.
No.
Yes.
6:38 to 10:41 is 4 hours.
She said
4 hours and 3 minutes.
She said 4 hours and 3 minutes. Plus I gotta wash the kettle yet here. The work chiller's clean, the mash tun's clean. Airlock is in, yeast is in. Air conditioning is on. Go down to 65 in here, so this beer ferments properly. 65 in the brew house. Why wouldn't it be? So we'll push this over here temporarily under my shelf. And then we're going to wash the kettle, and we're going to be done. How you doing? We're going to be done. Why wouldn't I? 143, another batch. Brew day completed. So we'll be fermenting that here at about 65 degrees in the air conditioning here. And we got the wine over there yet to finish. Got 5 gallons of Chilean Merlot from the wine kit. Got to get that bottle and get a video out on that. That's good wine. If we don't drink it all in one setting, why would we?